unilateral window. So 10 rounds workout, 5 repetitions per side, use solid movements. This is a really fun workout. When we move, we don't move symmetrically, right? Like when we walk unilaterally. The workout today works exactly on that. There's a big number of rounds, however, everything is manageable. All the rounds are not very small, they're really 10 repetitions. But the fact that it's unilateral will make them feel a little bit shorter and will actually make the movements feel very natural. Even though these are movements that are probably all of them new to you, or at least some of them are new to you, they will after a while feel very natural. That means that you're gonna be able to keep going, right? However, all the movements are challenging and they might seem easier than they are. So what we want from this, so consider this, what we want from these workouts is that this workout should be something around 12 to 15 minutes. That means for you to get that amount, that pace, it means that the hanging touch should be unbroken, the 10 push-ups should be 5 on one side unbroken, little break 5 on the other, and then the circular lunges unbroken, right? Like, so we're looking to that kind of cadence. We're not moving fast, but we also don't, this is not having a lot of breaks workouts. So if the one arm push-ups are really hard for you, which is what the movement that is going to be most challenging for most, really scale them down so that you can do 5 with good mechanics on one side and then 5 with good mechanics on the other side. If you're actually there, it's going to be a hell of a workout, right? And so one cool thing today is, because everything is new, or kind of new, or unusual to you, but because everything is unilateral and like it's gonna feel, each set is gonna feel smaller, you're gonna be really able to focus on the set at hand, and you're gonna really be able to like keep going. That's your whole task. That is it. That is it from this workout. It's really fun. Give it a try. Let's talk about scaling options. Let's scale the searcher lunges. First, any implement will do. If you hold it like this, a backpack full of books will do. Punching bag, anything will do. If you're not using a barbell, you're using a weird object that you can do more of a bear hug carry, you're going to be able to handle a little bit more of weight. Be aware of that. If you're using the barbell is going to punish you a little bit more. It's going to target your biceps a little bit more, and so you might not be able to handle that much weight. How much weight? How much load? Something that you can do unbroken for the 10 rounds. You're actually able to hold on to that a lot of weight there, because most of the work is going to be done by the legs, so it's going to feel very heavy on your arms, but your legs are going to be able to truck, right? And so don't let the sensation of being being heavy stop you from loading it. How to know which is the right weight for you on your warm-up sets before you're doing this? Play a little bit with weights and see how your mechanics feel, right? And based on that warming up, then decide the weight. Don't have a weight in your head beforehand. Good. If lunges are very challenging for you, in the sense that like you don't achieve full range of motion on a air lunge, like on a lunge without weight, that's what you need to do today, right? So prioritize just range of motion today over load, and make sure that if you can produce good range of motion, but the barbell, the way the weight is down here is messing with you, then deload a little bit. Don't change the searcher to another type of lunge just to get more weight. Just deload a little bit. Even just like a pair of like just holding a pair of dumbbells here, amazing ball will do. Okay. For the warm-up push-ups, I think today the best will be to use the rack. So if you're using a rack for the barbell, this will be very convenient. You can have the bar there, and you can just do elevated push-ups, right? Like adjust the height so that like you have good mechanics, but that like you're working. Be aware of something. It's very easy to start just spiking, bending at the hips with elevated push-ups. So don't let that happen. I'm gonna full body down, full body up, right? And I'm gonna touch chest to hand each repetition. Adjust height. That's the preferred scaling for one arm push-ups today. If you want, Spider-Man push-ups will also be an option for you. And be aware of something. These are very challenging, so you might end up doing wall one-arm push-ups, right? And that's totally fine. Okay, for hanging taps might be, if this is the first time you've been doing them, this might be very, very scary for you, and you'll be surprised of how much your body doesn't want to let go of that bar. That's totally fine, expect that. Good, let's start from the bottom. So, if just hanging from the bar like this is very challenging for you, this could be totally your scaling. You can do 15 to 20 seconds per round instead of the 10 hanging taps. Good. Second scaling option, if that is like, if you're very good hanging and you're like, no, I want something else, just switching hands, right? Like, so I'm kind of letting go there, kind of letting go, right? And so, as you see, I'm hanging from my fingers here, and then I go full hand, hang from my fingers, full hand, and so on, right? And play with it, just letting go, just switching the weight to one arm to the other. That's what we want from this movement, and so that scaling will do. If you're cool with that, and this is a progression that you can use on your specific warm-up, if you're cool with that, then the next part will be to actually let go, let go, let go, and actually that little let go is gonna feel a lot more challenging than it should, just because you haven't given enough time for your body to bring the center of mass under the hanging arm, right? So it's gonna feel very hectic. That's totally fine. But if you feel good there and you're already letting go, then the next option is a partial tap, right? So here, here, and then the full tap. Those are our scales.